Controversial Redlands MP Peter Dowling has been dumped as the LNP's candidate for the next state election. Mr Dowling made it through the state executive's vetting process earlier this month, despite a sexting scandal, but he's failed to win the support of his local branch. State political reporter Melinda Howells joins us live from Redland Bay. Melinda, has Mr Dowling's past caught up with him?
It appears that way, Jess. The branch members in Redlands were asked to vote yes or no on whether they wanted Mr Dowling to be their candidate at the next election, and they've rejected him. He was forced to stand down as head of Parliament's Ethics Committee last year after a series of explicit photographs that he'd sent his mistress were published. Now the branch members here have had the chance to give their verdict on that behaviour and the embarrassment it caused the party.
Mr Dowling had plenty of supporters outside the meeting, but inside the votes didn't go his way.
While acknowledging Mr Dowling's past, the members and his good work in the past in the electorate, the members voted to move on and to look for an alternative candidate now for the next state election.
I've invested a lot of time and effort into my community, absolutely, and there's still a great deal of work to be done, but LNP will deliver for this community.
Just a few weeks ago, Mr Dowling was endorsed by the LNP state executive to run again, despite his infamous sexting scandal.
I think the local members wanted a say in that issue and they've had their say.
The LNP philosophies and values were upheld today. For me, my husband resigned from the LNP as soon as Mr Dowling went through.
The Arts Minister, Ian Walker, was the Premier's representative at today's meeting.
A difficult day for Peter. He's a colleague who spent a lot of time in council and in the Parliament. But today is Saturday, Redland Bay Democracy Day, and that's what's happened here.
Mr Dowling says he's worked hard for his electorate since being elected in 2009. He's ruled out running as an independent.
I've just been declined, so how about I go home and have a no comment and enjoy a quiet... Well, actually, I've got a function tonight, so I'll go out and attend the Business Awards as the LNP member for Redlands.
His wife has stood by him throughout the very public affair.
There'd be very few people here that actually could say that they're perfect. He may not be perfect, but he's effective.
The LNP has reopened nominations for the seat.
Melinda, this is the second time this week that party bosses and grassroots members have differed.
That's right. On Monday night, branch members in Moggill rejected a decision by the state executive to oust sitting MP Bruce Flegg by voting against the new candidate put forward, Christian Rowan. Now the Redlands branch has knocked back a candidate who the party executive was happy to see go through to the next round of pre-selections. It should all make for an interesting week in Parliament, Jess.
Melinda Howells, thank you.